Good morning, y'all. It's Lisa Parker, Chair of the Jackson County Democratic Party. Today I'm going to Manpower Park, but not for a protest. It's a Veterans Appreciation event. Little known fact, I always tell my grandchildren, Mamaw wasn't always old and thick. This is me as a brand new second lieutenant, where I did the following oath. I solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the oath of office of which I'm about to enter. So help me God. You ask any veteran who's taken that oath, and we take it for life, and we take it seriously. And we've talked a lot about things in the Constitution. And now we're hearing on the news that they're going to start issuing an Article 88, which is you're not allowed to talk about your boss or your boss's boss or the President of the United States. Well, that's not really true. First of all, when you're off duty and out of uniform, as long as you're not saying something that would be terroristic, you can talk freely about your boss. Number two, you never, ever have to take and execute an unlawful order under the UCMJ, not even from the president. If he tells you to do something illegal, by golly, you don't have to do it if you know it to be illegal. So old Cadet Bone Spurs wants to have a big old fancy military parade. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't make the military come up with some kind of ridiculous uniform to him too, because he was too busy going to discos and having bone spurs to be able to serve his country, like my husband did at the age of 17 in Vietnam. Our son served in Iraq and Afghanistan. My mother served in Korea. So I guess I come from a long line of a bunch of losers. My uncle did 2 tours in Vietnam. My brother served in the Army. My grandfather served in World War II in the Army. My father-in-law was a ball turret gunner in the U.S. Army Air Corps in World War II. Yep, nothing but a bunch of losers and suckers in my family. So what really bothers me about the current occupant of 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue is he doesn't want disabled veterans or service members in the White House because the public doesn't want to see that. He pardoned armed insurrectionists from January 6th. He not only instigated that whole mess, he pardoned those sons of guns. And now he's supporting cutting 83,000 employees from the Veterans Administration to support our veterans. Yeah, things they are a-changing, but by golly, we need to give him his damn $92 million parade while we cut back on education, Medicaid, other services for the elderly, for our children, food benefits. Yeah, we don't need those, but he needs that parade. Have a good day.